Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called Lucky by Christy Mandan. This is the story of Lucky, a little pearl who loves living under the ocean. She loves collecting the knickknacks that fall from the surface, and she loves her home that she's built for herself. The only problem is she doesn't really have anyone to share it with, but she doesn't mind that too much. One day, though, something comes crashing down from the surface and breaks her home, and she's left searching for something new. Along the way, she meets a new friend named Jim, and Jim can be a little bit annoying at times. He talks a lot, and he's a little bit clumsy, so Lucky's not totally sure if she can really use his help in finding a new home. But as she searches the ocean, she starts to find that perhaps what she is actually looking for is not what she expected. This charming story is a great way to introduce young readers to ocean conservation and preventing lots of things from building up under the surface. It's also a great friendship story. So the story has a narrative element and also word bubbles that come up, and together they make it so it's a really fun story to read aloud, especially to preschoolers. You've got some interesting friendship elements, you have some humor worked in, and you have the social emotional component that comes from meeting someone who's maybe a little bit different from you and how you can possibly make friends even when you didn't think it was possible to begin with. There's also a lot left unsaid in this book. There's not a whole lot of active descriptions of what it is that's falling. So you don't have the actual text describing what this is. So readers get to define it themselves. They get to learn that vocabulary, talk about what they're seeing in each of the pictures, and there's a lot of details. So as you're examining them, you see, this is the bottom of the ocean. Why do we see a plastic bottle here? Or why do we see a straw? What does that mean? And so you get the opportunity to talk about how the things that humans do at the surface can impact the creatures that are living beneath it. So as you're going through the story, you have lots of different elements that are worked in. There's a lot to learn and discuss as you go through the story, and there's some back matter that also helps to support the learning that's possible through this book. It is a nonfiction idea, but it's presented in a fictional way. So it's a story that will be really approachable for young readers, for preschoolers in particular, and it will also likely spark a lot of discussion and contemplation about how humans interact with the world and how the things that humans use every day can have a life that is not expected after they are out of our hands. If this sounds like a great fit for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it wherever you get your books.